Don't get it twisted though. Like they went Dipset went on their little run. Like I had them the whole Welcome to New York City, Certified Gangster Ball, and Dipset Anthem run. Even Killer Cam. I think though he got those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 4 to 5 songs right there, and then it was just over after that. At the end, they just dropped. They fumbled the bag at the end. Oh boy didn't hit. Hey Ma didn't. The oh boy Hey Ma maybe. Because I don't even remember what I did with I don't remember what L.O.X did on that round.
Well, I think they did that's when Jewel mentioned that, you guys don't like girls and all that. I think that's when he went on that run after that.
But I put that and then they went somewhere in Miami. So L.O.X started with that.
Okay.
So I had that.
No, Summer in Miami was their comeback. Fucking Jadakiss went off.
Yeah, and that's not close. So I think
they didn't even finish because they had
stopped.
The fucking Best of Me with Maya. The Mariah song.
The Grammy.
So I say the first 1 through 6 or whatever, maybe Suck It or Not, it had a 6-1 or 6-0.
Mm-hmm.
So that first third, blowout, knockout first round. They had to walk back to the corner like bloody, broken nose.
Standing 8.
But then they came back in the middle, they came back. They hustled a little bit, and they never really won the crowd back. But they had some crowd that dropped the mic moments where the crowd filled it. They had a couple moments. I told you with the Certified Welcome to New York City, blah blah blah, and then the end. Once he said, I think Jewel's fucked up. As much as Capo was bad, I feel like Jewel's was on the other team. Jewel's was when he said, "Oh y'all don't like girls." No, first he said, "Oh Sheik, when are you gonna do one, Sheik? When you gonna do it, Sheik?" And she goes, "Oh, watch it. Watch this."
Reservoir Dogs.
Killed it. I was like,
Reservoir Dogs.
See, I love Sheik Luch, but I mean, obviously he doesn't have the hits that Jadakiss and all that, but he has solidified verses on so many,
and he goes first on a lot of them. On the Biggie joint,
and he killed. He doesn't have on those songs. He doesn't have whack verses.
No, at all.
Never.
No. He's underrated.
He doesn't have the singles like the other guys.
I'm one of them. I underrated him. I was like, I thought he was.
The first album, Walk With Me.
No, I was wrong. I was wrong. And I saw how wrong I was. And then at the end, the biggest one where he goes, which I felt like it was a joke. Like it was so bad. I felt like he was a part of it. Where he goes, "Oh, y'all don't like girls,
right?
Y'all don't like girls. Y'all don't do nothing with girls."
And that looked like part of the show. I think Joel's woke up and he's like, "Oh shit, we're on tour already. This is the tour." That sounds like something we're about to do on tour.
Son, because I think because he was talking trash.
He was
badly.
talking trash,
and he didn't know. I think he doesn't know. Like he couldn't remember that the L.O.X had those songs.
See, this is what I said to a friend of mine.
They were all remixes though.
The L.O.X are conscious too. Diplomats, they was high, man.
Drunk, high, fucked up.
On their game.
They appeared it. They appeared it.
And all
you know
that.
what I'm
saying? But L.O.X is on. They're just on point.
All wearing glasses. That's why he fell off stage with those. That's why he's wearing those thick ass glasses in the garden.
All that sweat, man. Just he was hot. You could tell. Joel took off his. Then he took off all that shit. Man.
He had a leather like an 8-ball joint with the bandana with the do-rag with the hat. You know how hot it get with the do-rag under the hat.
Under the lights.
Jada and them were sweating, just wearing t-shirts.
Anyways, when he said you don't like no girls, and they did that medley.
Oh
my god,
Ride or die, bitch.
Oh,
that's when I was like, stop the fight. Stop the fight.
When I was doing the list, I was like, they have Jenny from the Block. I was like, I'm not gonna put that. Like, they're not gonna play that in the Garden. And
the one L.O.X fucked up. They played "I Get High" too late. How janky was that blunt he had in his pocket? He waited to light that shit till the end.
I didn't see that before. He pulled it out.
Yeah, right before he went out. Nah, Styles.
Oh, Styles.
Yeah,
iconic moment. He's smoking in the Garden, man.
Man.
Like they weren't smoking in the crowd.
Yeah,
on stage.
Like that's fire though. On stage.
That's fucking.
It's actually.
But he did it last.
Legal though in New York.
No,
now,
but
probably not inside the garden.
Not in the garden.
Right, not in the garden.
But he, you know how sweaty in his pocket. He had that shit the whole time. Ain't nobody passed that shit to him. He should have did that shit second or third song. Or he didn't even. Never mind. Like you said, he wanted to be right. Damn, he didn't want to get high and fuck up his performance.
Well, he saved it. Jada said he's on Adderall.
I believe it.
He said it. I'm on Adderall.
You see him after the set.
Because Cameron was like, calm down. Remember, Cameron was like, calm down, calm down. My bad. I'm on Adderall.
I'm on Adderall. He did like 20 pull-ups after the performance, outside. You saw the video?
These dudes are vegan.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
they was ready,
all
man.
That.
Yeah,
they changed their whole lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Because it was a slaughter.
I think they're older than them, right?
No, they're around the same age.
They're around the same
They might
age?
be younger. They might even be younger. Jim Jones
Jim
might
Jones
be older.
kind of young.
Yeah.
I mean, Jim Jones is old.
Yeah. Jewels is young. Jewels was like 19
the
the other
youngest.
day. Yeah, he got to be young.
Remember, Cam was out
No, Cameron might be older.
Yeah, they were the same. I think
We all have computers in front of us.
Yeah. But Jadakiss started early. They got signed at 17 and shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you mean old in the game? Yeah, they probably about
Both.
the same age in the game.
But I'm still.
Jadakiss is 46.
They're all 40s. I can. Besides Joel's, it's probably 30s, but they're all in their
Probably
40s.
42 Jewels. 42.
As men in their 40s, man, those locks,
Yeah.
they look young, man.
Jada's
They're
40.
40s.
Jada's 46. Cam is 45.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
same age.
yeah. And but you know, like the lifestyle, man. Look,
Yeah, the lifestyle, man.
the lifestyle, man. Fashion goes with hip hop, but you also got to perform with that fashion. I love what they were wearing. They had the drip, they had it all, but the performance just couldn't add up, and that's what I want to, you know,
That crowd killed him. If it was a versus
Killed
battle,
him,
I
man.
stand by it. I stand by it.
kill them.
Have you ever seen a Dipset performance before this? I admit I haven't seen it.
Not
Like,
live.
I've never
Like,
been
not
to
Like
a-
on the basement on the old like.
No, I'm talking about like on a
BET.
stage performance
Oh, nah,
or something.
Not
Summer
live.
Jam. I haven't seen
Not
them.
live.
I've seen the
Not
L.O.X.
live.
live. Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Yeah.
But yeah, it was a slaughter. But I still stand by it. Whatever, bro. If they were in the studio,
That's what
Dipset
people
would
are
whack.
saying. People are saying, "Oh, play
But
it
I don't
back.
like that. But I don't like that.
Play
That's
the
whack.
songs back.
But that's whack. That's
Just
whack.
play the songs in
It's
the
the L.
car." Dipset got it.
They do. I'm sorry. But
Computers putin.
That's a
you know what I'm
different.
saying?
That's,
what else do computers do? where's the why is that not? That's
It's that
facts.
Harlem Dr. Seuss, man. Like,
Where is that wrong? Dr. Seuss sold millions.
so it's millions.
Who sold more than Dr. Seuss?
Harlem Dr. Seuss.
That's exactly what he is.
That's exactly what it is. It's hot. I tell you, Cam was one of my favorites.
Cam had a lot of more
I
songs
like.
he could have
wait,
played,
wait,
man.
I like Killer Cam. Killer Cam.
Right.
Cameron Rockefeller was the end, but
What happened to What Means the World to You, man? That record
they had some.
right there.
Joel's could have played the Chris Brown song "Run It."
Right.
If they were playing verses.
lost it.
Beamer, Benson, Bentley. How do you not play Beamer,
I'm
Benson,
telling you,
Bentley?
the 5 songs you played the other day were way better.
Yeah, I was doing a little preview and I played the
Yeah.
songs. I'm just thinking like what songs, because like I said, I didn't know the criteria. I'm saying if it was just gonna be lock songs, just pure lock, money, power, respect, just pure lock songs, and you don't know the criteria for Dipset because there's so many members. But if you just get down to all the songs that are only Cameron, only with, I mean, all 3 of them, you can't use balling, you can't use none of those songs.
If you look at all the verses in the past, everybody has pulled the trick out their bag. Like when Babyface was, well, that's something different. Like when Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown was battling.
Yeah, but those
Keith
are
Sweat played
singles.
records that he wrote for other people.
So did Jada.
So yeah,
That's also true.
So what's the criteria?
I said there's no
record you
established
want.
criteria. Like
Yeah.
I personally, I would have had a host. There definitely should have been a host and say you go first. You go. You. They didn't even know who's
Like a
going
mediator,
first. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah.
they didn't know who's
But-
going
but-
first.
But, you know, but
and then I
that's
was
hip hop. Hip hop has always got some.
And they never really had a mediator.
Yeah,
in the
you know what I'm
verses.
saying?
You go, I go. But
Yeah.
they never really had a crowd.
They never really had a
and
crowd
made it
like
a performance.
this.
Right.
That's no
Right.
way.
They did
No
too
way.
much. Triller came in and made it that. If it was a regular versus, like how it was supposed to be,
Yeah.
then they wouldn't have needed it.
Yeah. Also, and they have to establish some kind of rules. Like you can't play 3 songs and then 1 song and then
Right.
3. Like just song for song for song. Because the Locks end up playing 30, 40 songs, right?
That medley was
So-
crazy, but I didn't want it to stop either pause. Like,
I
They,
was like,
they
yo,
just
go.
played
I
like
didn't
the intro. They didn't even play the full song.
Nah,
Remember,
that
like
was
the World War
perfect.
III. They played the
Yeah, that's all they needed.
That's all you
And get
needed.
out.
You already knew what
Yeah.
the song
And then
was.
that counts as like not for a song, but that counts as like a crowd. Oh, you know what I'm
just
saying?
killed-
Like,
yeah.
you know,
It
that's
just
all it
killed
is.
The crowd, like
No, I'm telling. It was a Sun Tzu Art of War. It was just a complete victory. It was just flawless victory. They beat him in every sense of getting beat.
but overall, like,
But it wasn't
all
what it was
jokes
supposed to be.
aside,
It
that was
wasn't
like a
versus.
beautiful moment. Like that shit was so refreshing.
It was, man.
Fucking Jada Kiss on the stage.
It
That was so
was, man.
refreshing.
Yeah,
man.
y'all
Like,
old ass hip hop heads and shit. Y'all love that shit.
Yo, who can do this nowadays?
hop. Oh, like
Who
you
can
guys
do
were
that
just
these days,
getting
though?
it.
Come
They
on,
don't- who
come on.
cares,
They'll-
bro? You
these-
old ass. Like,
They'll know. The baby's gonna do this.
He can't. Lil Baby can. Lil Baby's gonna change. Nah, you know who
I'm
did
not
this?
familiar with his catalog.
What's my young nigga who killed it with
J. Cole could probably do
Nah, Corday.
Drake.
Corday.
Corday.
Yeah,
he did
I
it
was
before
about to
and
say
he
him.
killed it. He captivated the whole audience.
Yeah, no.
They were talking about it on Oprah.
But that guy's that's an old young soul.
All right, well, so what? You asked me a question. Who's doing that today? They did. He just did it.
That one exception.
God damn, I'm
But who-
good. Don't
but who's
ask
he
me no
gonna battle?
questions if you
Who's
don't
he-
want no fucking answers.
Who's he gonna
Birdo.
battle though?
Huh?
Who's he gonna battle?
That's a different question. I have
Lil
another
baby,
answer
Lil
later.
baby,
Don't worry
a
about
baby,
it.
whatever.
Finish your point. You just asked me something. I got you. Go ahead. Go.
Nah, I just said it was a beautiful moment for hip hop. It was super refreshing,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope all these young guys take note of it. what I'm saying?
They do. We are. It is.
And Future, who
It
do you
doesn't
want
have
to
to
see?
be all that.
Who do you want to see in the future?
You said the Future. Oh, I would love to
No,
see
not the
Future on
Future.
here. Future would destroy one of these. I feel bad for anybody going against Future. Future has so many hits.
So what? Drake and Future.
Drake and Future would be cool because that'll be a friendly one. They can do shits together. That would
they all
sell.
should be friendly. They shouldn't be like.
What happened to Mr. Hip Hop? This shit wasn't friendly at the end. Yeah, nice, but that's not why it was cool. It was cool because it was violence. The fuck on the stage.
I mean,
Fuck friendly.
Well, first of all, it
That's
started
not a
hour
versus
late.
battle. I want a battle.
See, that's another thing. Is it a battle? Is it a
Of
play
course
for
it
play?
was.
Each one of them want to win. I don't think they come up there and saying, "Okay, we're gonna go song for song." They want to be.
Bro,
a
if
winner.
you play one and I play one and we're going back and forth and someone goes first and someone goes after, someone's gonna keep score.
Right.
The
Somebody
Fab and Jada was friendly. The Snoop and
But it was the
DMX,
same-
they were friendly.
They were friendly, cool. But they weren't friendly to. We're keeping score.
right.
yeah,
we
yeah,
always
right.
kept score.
No,
Right.
yeah, of course,
All right.
of course.
All right.
But,
But
I'm saying,
those are boring. Those didn't do
Those
it.
are
This
boring.
thing.
Friendly game of basketball, and you're
Oh, yeah.
you're gonna want to win.
We're gonna keep
Did
score.
you catch when she called his whole them all in pussy and
Yeah, in the beginning. Yeah, in the beginning. I mean, they set the tone, man. I mean,
he said, I mean that's hard,
Cam
man.
kicked
Like,
Styles in his chest.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was awesome.
Yo, you have 100 goons on the stage though.
Yeah, so
That's
everybody
fucking-
get off the stage. Awesome. No. They put the same white dude that kicked the DJ off. He came
Oh,
back
yeah.
out. No, seriously, if you we're gonna stop the whole event,
We're
if
gonna
you don't
stop
get
one-
off stage, and all you saw was. I said, yo, they ain't get off. They finally said, yo, this is about as good as we're gonna do. These last 9 niggas, they leaving, bro.
Facts. And you better not shut it down because it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, you ain't leaving either.
gonna be a
If you shut
problem.
that,
Man.
it was just.
shut this down.
There was a dude in there with his shirt off, ginormous, like
Yeah.
I swear to God, I can look. I think I couldn't take a screenshot because it was on my camera. It was a dude on this dude right here. There was one dude on each side that was like this. He said, "If he ain't going, I ain't going." I ain't hear him, but I feel like he talks like this.
I think they were all Dipset dudes because
Not on the other side.
No,
There were mostly Dipset dudes.
no, they were mostly there
Yeah.
was like 1 to 10 fucking ratio.
Well, Rough Rider has some people in the
But
fight.
yeah,
Rough Rider,
they
yeah.
did.
But trust and believe, Rough
Sheik
Rider has
Luge
some
is
people
fucking. Like,
He's also
he was just.
giant, man.
He's
he
real
was just
security.
literally
He's a silverback
just pulled-
gorilla, yeah,
he
yeah.
just grabbed Styles and just pushed him. He's like, fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You saw that?
I like that. Yo, I think he won the most for me. Jadakiss probably he took the front and center. Like he took if there was like a side MVP, it might be
But
Sheik.
it's a group. That's what I'm saying. Jadakiss is a clear star. He's the face. He's that. Styles is the second in command. But they're all so much respect for each other. When they're on stage, they're all lined up. They're
Yeah, they're
performing to
always,
the
yeah.
ground. They're helping each other ad libs and all that. They
Yeah.
know all
And
their
they were
verses.
always tight. They were always close. They were always on each side of each other. Yeah,
They know all their verses,
Yeah,
each other's verses. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's a group. That's what
Tip
I'm
was
saying.
falling over each other. They didn't know each other's
They
words.
didn't know the
They were
lyrics.
just
They
yelling
didn't know
over.
their own lyrics.
Once the crowd was supposed to go, they were going. It was bad.
But
It
was
was
that,
do that.
Can you what was that? Can you appreciate that? Can you appreciate that coming from hip hop? It's like they took for granted that okay, we're the diplomats and we're gonna come in here because we're the Dipset and we drip and we got flash on and we got swag.
But to their
Exactly.
defense,
For granted,
they
man.
went. They didn't go to a performance. They went to a versus battle. Did someone not tell them there was going to be a crowd,
Right.
a full sold out
Right.
crowd there, full
Right.
of New York
That-
Tim wearing the building was going to be shaking? I don't think they knew that for real. For real.
That's like the assignment when you like the last got the assignment and
Yeah.
it was like, oh, I thought we had to do
Yo,
this,
yeah,
and
yeah,
trying to
no.
get credit for
I
it.
thought it was due next week.
That's exactly how it was. Man.
They thought they were showing up to a versus battle like in a studio.
I agree with that. I thought
With Ciroc.
he thought it was a classic battle, Dipset, but I don't know how when you get the
And the perform. Listen, man, I used to sing and all that. When you get on that stage, man, you got to perform. That's just the bottom line, man. You can't.
Do you put that-
This a bit. Last night was epic.
They tried, dude.
It
They
was
were just so
epic.
unprepared.
They
He even
just
said they didn't even go to mic check. Cam was
you
yelling
could
into his
tell
mic,
they
and you
can't
couldn't
do
hear
mic
him.
check. They didn't have the right vocal. They had the
They didn't have the
actual
right mics, vocal
track.
songs. They didn't have the right track. They didn't have anything lined up. They had the worst DJ of all time. He can DJ right now better than that DJ. Like,
When you say like you know you go to a party and you don't have a song, you know you just
Right.
you have to buy it real quick,
Right. And then
to
you're
put in your
unprepared
Serato,
about it, yeah.
and that's how
You're
it looked
on
like.
the
They didn't
fly.
have the cues set up.
Right.
They didn't have. You could have
Right.
switched instrumentals
Right.
and all that. Nothing.
It looked like they did everything on the fly, man. They just.
But like I said, it was MCs versus rappers.
Yeah.
And then
I agree.
clearly,
I agree.
and the ego got to him because you saw him talking shit, trying after, and then doing, and they got a little, but they couldn't do it. He tried to freestyle. He tried. After Jada went off, he tried, and
He
couldn't do it.
tried.
They just weren't.
Because he
they
was
didn't
too,
know.
Because he was too cool.
They weren't ready.
on
They weren't
stage, I
ready.
mean,
They didn't get the memo. They weren't ready for that. They were
Listen,
not ready for
When
that.
you performing in the Garden and you
Theater,
not
but still
ready,
counts.
and you not ready,
Yo, I feel like they
deserve
didn't
that,
know.
man.
I feel like there was gonna be a versus in the Garden. Oh, we're doing a versus battle in the Garden. That's fire. Like in the studio.
That's
in the
like a
Garden.
once, maybe twice in your career opportunity.
That's
They
crazy.
don't
And you
all
blow
get.
it?
They don't
blew
all
it.
get that.
They blew it bad.
and you
Like
blow
fucking
it,
Jay
at
Z
least
in the
compete.
Garden. You know, Garden is still
the Mecca.
that's
The Mecca.
one thing.
They blew it.
When would you thought kids from Yonkers gonna be on that? That's
And they had the Yonkers thing. Like, who? Y'all not from here?
exactly.
Damn, you live in Miami.
That is true. But they're also saying like they weren't prepared, but they were making videos for like a month, going back and forth,
what I'm
Ghostbuster.
saying?
You know what I'm
You see
saying?
what I'm saying?
To get people to watch the versus battle that they thought they were gonna do.
They could have rehearsed, man. They could have
For
rehearsed.
what? You don't have to rehearse pushing a button. This song's better.
No.
Well, they were misinformed, man. But now that it's live, like I mean, we might go back to COVID again. We might go back to shutdown. But now that it's live on stage, who do you want to see? Because I know who I want. I want to see Busta Rhymes now. I think Busta Rhymes,
Good luck
Against
to whoever
who?
has to go.
Busta Rhymes live performance.
That's
Against
crazy.
who, though?
I would say Fat Joe.
Oh my God, that's a good one.
I would say Fat Joe.
I would say somebody more animated
Someone more
that
animated.
can match his energy. Fat Joe really can't match Busta Rhymes' energy
Busta
on
Rhymes
stage
live
is
show,
incredible,
that's what I'm
man.
saying.
Busta Rhymes DMX would have been amazing.
That would have been a good one. That would have been a good one.
Then you could
I would have been
like
sitting down
Redman.
sweating.
Redman
watching
already
that.
won. Redman maybe. Busta Rhymes. Redman.
That man probably been out of the loop too long.
I mean, he
know,
did one
man.
with Method, just recently. You could put Eminem, but I don't know. People don't want to see
Who would
Eminem
be-
for some reason.
I would say ODB if he was alive because he's that animated and
Oh my
wild
God,
too.
no, he doesn't have enough.
You know,
He doesn't have enough.
Busta, you crazy?
People forgot. That's why I'm saying
Put your hands on my eyes to see.
people
Oh my
forgot
God.
about Busta Rhymes' hits. Like these,
got
they're
nothing
gonna
but
hit
hits.
when he plays those.
So who can go up against Busta? Who can go up against
Somebody
Busta?
big.
I said Fat Joe, but I don't know. You
Fat
say
Joe's
he's
a
not
good one.
animated enough.
No,
I like Fat Joe because that's like same time frame, and Fat Joe has hits.
Fat Joe has hits
Every
People-
2 years.
That's another thing,
Since
man.
2000
People don't
since 90
realize he doesn't.